Hello everybody and welcome to Stitchmas Day 8. In today's video it's another I tried following tutorial video, and today I'm going to be following a Lizzy Curtis, my mum, tutorial which is called the super easy half zip pouch. I hope you'll enjoy the video. I do go wrong, so it's worth watching, it's a fun one. And let's get into the video. I've got the video loaded up on my phone, so let's start. I have watched this, but it was when it was released, which was a month ago. So I know I need fabric and I know I need a zip, but that's as far as I've got. So we'll start from the beginning. Wish me luck.
So you need your outer fabric, your lining fabric and your wadding, or a fabric stabiliser, a stiffener, to actually put between the layers.
Right, measurements are in the description, but also she likes to hold up the measurements, so I'm just going to take those. Okay, so outer fabric, lining fabric and wadding is 21 and a half by 9.5 inches. So one of those in outer, lining, wadding or stabiliser. I'm going to go for wadding. A zip 23 inches long. Oh, right. I've got to change zips because this zip is only 15 inches long. So let's go and find a zip that's 23 inches long and I'll be right back. Right, I've now got the correct size zip, and actually I did really want to use this hot pink zip, but I do think this mustard zip goes okay with the fabric I've chosen. So hopefully we'll be okay. So let's carry on. What did I need to cut? 21.5 inches by 9.5 inches. Right, so let's get that cut. 21.5 by 9. This is an interesting fat quarter. It's got a little, I didn't see it when I bought it, it's got a little trim at the bottom there. I don't really like that. Thought it was all plain, but never mind. Now, I'm going to have to use that trim because it's a fat quarter. So actually, this is 21 and this is 22. So it's actually not a fat quarter, but I need the 21. I'm just going to have to cut this down by 1/2 inch because I don't have enough of the bit I actually like. So 21.5, and it was 9.5, so we'll do by 9. Let's try and keep it as proportionate as we can. So 9. Maybe I could use that as the lining. What do we think? Would that be too fussy? No, I think that would be too fussy. I'm going to get some hot pink fabric for the lining. Okay, so I've got my hot pink fabric. And that's the end. So we still need to do 21. So if I snip that. Okay. So 21. This fabric is quite thin, so I can see all the marks under the board, so it's not the best quality. But hopefully it'll do the job. Right, so I've got outer fabric, I've got lining fabric, now I need wadding. Does anyone else just talk to themselves the whole time they're doing something? I like to be told I'm doing things right. So when I'm here by myself, I think, I'll just tell myself, are you doing it right? Okay, so we've got outer, wadding, lining, zip. What's next?
Now I've actually glued all those layers together.
Right, we're gluing all the layers together with a spray. That I can do. Lining, actually. Lining. Wadding. Outer. It's lovely fabric. Okay, next step.
So the first thing you need to do is to attach your zip to your fabric piece and on the right side. So if we look at it on this angle here, so this is my zip and the teeth are facing me here, but the teeth want to face the fabric. So if I pop it down, let's get it the right way around. Face the fabric.
Right, so I only need half of this zip. Spray. Ooh. What do I do with the zipper?
But you could pin as well, just to make sure it stays in place, or you could use your quilting tape to glue it down and then stitch. So I'll just get my machine in.
Teeth facing down, okay?
Now you could use about 2.5, 3. It's entirely up to you what size you use.
Right, Mum's got her regular foot on, so I'm going to do my regular foot. And Mum's moved her needle across, so I shall move my needle across. Okay, so we're stitching the whole length of the zip on. I think I've moved my needle across, but we'll soon see. And butting the foot against the zipper, I'm going to stitch all the way down. If I've got any power. I mean, if you turn your sewing machine on, that does help. Okay, I've done that. What's next? Right, we're zigzagging all the way down. Okay, I can do this. Zigzag. I've zigzagged. I've zigzagged my heart out. Okay?
A little bit later on. So what we're going to do now is just top stitch that zip, just to make sure that it folds over nicely when we put it to the front side. So if you have a quick look.
Right, we're top stitching now, so folding the zip back on itself. No mention of a press. Hold on.
Put my machine onto straight stitch again, and I'm going to top stitch all the way along.
No press. Ooh, what a rebel. Right, okay, top stitch. What a rebel she is. This is looking good. Right, I've top stitched that. Hey, top stitching. I like it.
So I always use the end that's on my right side, leave my left side where it is. So just like that. I'm going to get my right side. I'm going to trim it down just a wee bit to about there. So that's about 1 inch. And then I'm going to take some of these teeth away. Can you see? I've actually just cut those teeth away there. Let's just get it so you can see. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. So with the other side, the side that I haven't snipped, I'm going to put my zip on, my slider. And you can see I've used a different colour, which is quite funky. So all you're going to do is slide that on. And that should go on really easy.
Yes, it has gone on easily.
There we are. And that really is a really easy job. And then you wonder, how on earth am I going to get that on? Well, if we just bring this around, you can slide that through there. You've got something to grab hold of now, because that's actually on the slide.
Oh, I put my slider on upside down. Oh, right, got it. Right.
but not quite through. But because we've given ourselves some length there, let me show it to you this way. So I've cut my piece of teeth off and I'm just popping it through my slider.
Oh! You know, I think I've put my zip on upside down. I have put my zip on upside down. Oh no! I've put my zip on upside down. It's fine. I'm not unpicking it. Oh.
Now I can get hold of the tabs at the end and I'll just pull that zip along. And now I've got my right sides together. So what I'm going to do is just pinch this end here to kind of put all the fabric together and make sure that all my layers are lined up beautifully in that corner, because we know we cut that really accurately. And then you're going to stitch from here, down there, down there. Okay, just 2 seams. So bring my machine in, make sure we're still on a straight stitch. And then you're going to stitch here, down there, down there. Okay, just 2 seams.
Right, yes, really accurately cut, I did that. Not at all. Right, so down, bottom. Okay. Must try harder. Oh, I've unthreaded my machine. I almost hope my mum doesn't watch this. So, the only thing I can think of is when you put that zip on, just concentrate. Do as mum does, not as I say. You know, that zigzagging really does make a difference. Just trim off these little bits.
So you know it's cool. But I will just trim. Your zip's already open. Make sure you open it before you stitch those sides. And just going to pop your finger in. Before you stitch those sides, and just going to pop your finger into that first corner and get those seams to meet. Just pinch those 2 together so you get that little V there, that little shape, that triangle. And you're going to measure in about 1 inch. I'm going to kind of eyeball it, but measure about 1 inch. And you're going to go straight across with a straight stitch. And try and get those seams to go in opposite directions on this part, because you've got 2 seams there. You've got the bottom and the side. I'm going to leave it just like that for the moment. I'm popping my hand in this one. Again, I'm just pinching that corner together.
Everyone that comments about the fact that I wipe my fabric onto the floor, you can see where I get it from. Can you believe that we're in Stitchmas Day 8 already? Where is the month going? Right, next.
Needs a good press. Always needs a good press. Oh, I love this fabric. Now, because we've top stitched the zip, it's going to keep all that beautifully in place. So poke those corners out as well.
Well, there we have it. One little lovely box bag. I'm really pleased. Obviously, the zip's on upside down. Yes, that was a fail. But all in all, I'm really pleased with that bag. I think that's a really cute little wash bag. Maybe you could do it in Christmas fabric as well, so that it could be the wrapping for a present. I think that would be absolutely gorgeous. Or maybe put some smelly bits and pieces in there, some bath bombs and whatever. You could even make that out of some lovely PVC, and that could be a really lovely wash bag for somebody. And don't forget, you could do this in male friendly colours and give it to the chaps in our lives. So I am really pleased with that. Tomorrow's Stitchmas is going to be stitching an oven mitt. There's going to be a free download on my website for the pattern, and then tomorrow we'll do the step-by-step instructions of how to do that lovely oven mitt with a gorgeous binding and some quilting on there. So I'm really looking forward to that one, and I hope you'll join me. Don't forget to give this video a like, don't forget to subscribe so you can watch all of the upcoming Stitchmas videos, and don't forget you can rewatch all those videos that we've done already throughout the month of December. So thank you for watching, I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Bye bye!